As classrooms and schools around the world are moving to distance learning, we now have a unique opportunity to embrace using Edtech for social good, encouraging and guiding our students to take action for people and the planet at local and global levels. And for many, that first step to creating collaborations and inquiry-based projects can be class-to-class virtual exchange. My name is Jennifer Williams, and I had the great pleasure of working with ISTE as the author of Teach Boldly, Using Edtech for Social Good. I'm excited to share today on 5 steps any classroom can take to connect their class to classes around the world. So what is virtual exchange? As we move past the walls of our classes and local communities, we can provide international learning opportunities and universal access to cross-cultural dialogue. We can leverage technology and provide meaningful and purposeful interactions with other groups, with people who may look and live differently from us, who have had diverse life experiences, and bring new ideas, perspectives, and beliefs to our work. As we move toward incorporating virtual exchange into our instructional practices, let's consider these 5 steps for success. Establish purpose, make a plan, prepare, be ready to pivot, and reflect, respond, and grow. First, it will be important to establish purpose. Do you hope for your students to solve a problem, share an idea, request and receive feedback, or develop a new skill? Your established purpose will guide the entire process. Next, it will be time to make your plan. Consider your collaborators. Who do you hope to meet with? Who can offer a new perspective, different from those represented in your class? Many teachers look to social media, professional learning networks, and places like Twitter with hashtags like TeachSDGs, ISTE Global PLN, and Take Action EDU. There are also great organizations like Empatico for students ages 6 through 11, and projects like the Goals Project in September and the Take Action Project each spring. Once you find your partner teacher, you may want to meet to determine the best day and time for your virtual exchange and select which video conferencing platform will be best for all. For step 3, it will be time to prepare with your students. Invite them to determine roles of individual group members. Possible roles could include greeters, storytellers, data analysts, tech support, back channel operators, lead writers, and note takers. If you have students who should not be photographed, please plan to have them off camera. Consider the audience and the message. Think about access, language, and location when sharing content. Invite students to consider the audience and design with empathy. Consider ways to make your information more accessible by providing images, photos, and text to support your verbal message. Think about lighting and sound for all your presenters. And consider your main takeaway. Find ways to send one clear message for participants. Now that you're prepared, you should be confident with your content, your role, and with your team. Be sure to be flexible and consider different scenarios and have backup plans. Be empathetic, considering your audience and their needs. Why are they joining? What are they hoping to learn from you? How can you ensure their experience in the session is optimal? And finally, be you and have fun. Reflect with your students and share the big news. Tell about your experience in a school newsletter or on school message boards, with family and friends, and with your network on social media. Be sure to send a message of appreciation and view this first session as your virtual handshake, as the beginning to new friendships and new global collaborations. Thank you for joining in this special ISTE session, wishing you and your students lots of great adventures in learning and sharing.